Okay, guys, I beefed with Le Chiffre and No and Blofeld with the cheek scar. These are all James Bond villains. Okay.
But they were not as crooked and rotten as your teeth are.
Ooh. Okay, he said his Austin Powers' teeth are crooked and rotten because he's from England. Okay. Okay.
I'll go balls to the wall for on this whack twat in an ascot. Blast shots at you like ass.
Balls to the wall, thir. Okay. Whack twat in an ascot. Okay. These are all British references. Ascot is what British people wear. Whack twat, that's a British slang term of endearment with your mates when you go to the pub. Okay, so I can see we're getting a lot of British humor and references, which makes sense because both of these characters are from England. Okay, and by the way, Austin Powers is actually based off of James Bond. Okay, so it's okay. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of a man. He's doing the rapid fire like machine gun. So he's saying gas from the back slot because you know when he drives, Q gives him the cars with the gadgets hidden inside them. So there's a slot in the back and it shoots out gas. It makes a Scot is a type of car. Okay. This one's really intense, guys. Ooh. Ooh. So this is the Daniel Craig James Bond. He's licensed to kill. Okay, because secret agents, they get the license to kill people. And then he says, after 24 films...
24 films, I'm still reaching new heights.
Because, you know, sometimes he jumps off of tall buildings and paraglides or rocket jet skis, just depending on which movie.
Your third movie died. Guess you only lived twice.
Your third movie died? Goldmember died? Okay. And he says, and then they had the Love Guru. That was just a further insult. And he's saying, guess you only live twice. That might be a biblical reference, like the resurrection. I'm not sure. I mean, I know it's also a movie, but I'm just saying there's probably like two meanings there. The ladies want to be on D. They want to be on Daniel Craig. Oh my God, the wordplay is getting saucy in this one. It makes sense though because, you know, James Bond doesn't mess around. He goes for the kill because he's licensed to kill. Okay. I'm bespoke from my head to my toe. He's bespoke. He's bespoke. He's using like oldie time English language. Okay. So man, okay. Oh, and we've got the iconic barrel shot from the movie. Epic. Yes. I was waiting for the Golden Gun reference. I was waiting. Yes. Yes.
Golden Gun. You look a lot more blonde in your movie, baby. That's alright. Let's just keep it groovy, baby.
Yes, his catchphrase. Basil exposition.
This will be boring, but Jesus, man, even my motor's snoring. I've never seen such a miserable spy. I've also never seen a man with glistening thighs. I mean, you can't stack properly with that wax tush.
Tush, another British slang. Birds flock, because birds are girls in England. They still use like very sexist, antiquated terminology because they're like a very sexist country, guys. England is. That's not to say that America is, perfect. We still have, your Louis C.K.'s, but England, I feel like it's much more ingrained. But that's just my perception. I haven't been there, guys. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, the judo chop. I'm getting all these references. It's like a nostalgia. It's making me nostalgic. Weird flex, but okay. So Daniel Craig is checking his watch. Okay, he's checking his watch because he's sponsored. I know that James Bond is sponsored by some watch company. I forget which one. I caught that one. I caught that. You thought you were sneaky, ERV. You thought you were trying to sneak it by me. You can't sneak it past the master breakdowner. That's true, guys. There's this movie Thunderball. They remade it. That was like the original remake. And they like remade it for no reason, really, because the first Thunderball is considered to be a classic by my uncle. That one needs to sit a little bit. He's saying you're always getting. He's saying, what is he saying? He's saying you're always getting remade. So is he saying every James Bond movie is a remake? Because because like they all have similar plots. Okay, that guys, that was a headshot. That was a no scope 360 headshot. Okay. Whew, this one's dense. There's a lot going on.
I can't believe I'm wasting my time with this clown.
He's standing in the background of what looks like the music video for Gnarls Barkley's Crazy. Guys, I know a little bit about music too, so I caught that reference. I'm not sure. Are they saying James Bond is crazy? Because that is something people have said, is like, you have to be a psychopath to kill people and like make jokes about it, right? Because James Bond will like kill people and then he'll say like, oh, like if you like shoved peanuts into a guy's mouth and killed him because he had a peanut allergy, he would say, oh, I guess he went a little nuts. Like puns. And it's like, well, okay, but you literally killed someone, but it's part of camp. Okay, there's this thing called camp. I don't think kids these days know what camp is. Okay, it's like part of the gay. It's beyond the scope of this video, really. But we'll get to it, guys.
I should be on an island with a fucking model by now, sipping.
Oh, fucking, that's a double, because it could be like a model car, because he's into cars, or he could be the model, and then he's got him.
Sipping dry martinis and peeling off bikinis.
Okay, we get it, dude. You're a Chad. Okay.
Not rapping against Swedish penis pumping weenies. Yeah, that's not I was finished.
The Swedish penis pump. It's not his.
I was finished. I'm sick of your silly gimmicks. I'm the best spy in the business. Just ask all the critics.
Alright, come on. Keep going.
I'm a bit of a cynic, but I'm the original model that your free ass mimics.
We have a KO. We have a knockout.
Exactly call you original.
No way. Dude.
It's the most prominent dominant bomb spy, so pay up.
It's James Cameron. I mean, Sean Connery.
Handing out ass whippings. I'm on some real James Bond. Your performance doesn't scare me, and I'm certainly not shaken. What?
Yes. I was waiting for the. They just took a shot at Liam
I
Neeson.
see your modern gadgets, and I piss on them all. I don't need a cue to break your balls. I'm the granddad.
I don't need a Q. What? Q was in the older James Bond movies, wasn't he? He had gadgets.
I'm the granddad of the brand millions of fans have been sold on. You're so far up on my nuts, I should call you Bond. Gold Bond.
Gold Bond. It's talcum powder for your boy bits.
Yeah, could I get back in my rap, please?
Rap these, you velvety hack.
It's the movie.
Oh, cause guys. All right, I was talking about Me Too earlier. We got to talk about Sean Connery. The man has his own license. He gave himself a license to slap people of the fair sex. It was a different time, you guys. It was a different time.
And you've had your six. The world has had quite enough rug-wearing misogynists. Yeah, to be honest, you are a bit rapey. I mean, I
Rug
like
is
to
a wig.
sing, but doctor no means no, baby.
Oh, please, I'm an extraordinary gentleman.
Now I noticed that these ERBs use a lot of antiquated references, which in a way is noble, because it's very easy to just make content and just like plug in all the, the modern slang that kids use, right? Like, damn, they could have had James Bond go, I'm as fleek as a Ferrari, dabbing on fleek. That ain't it, Chief.
Extraordinary gentleman, undistinguished. If they made him any
Oh, that's a reference to an Alan Moore play. Alan Moore is a genius, but he wrote the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and Sean Connery was in the movie adaptation. Okay.
extraordinary gentleman, undistinguished. If they made him any me, they'd have to cast Peter Dinklage.
Or maybe they should cast a Bond who's actually English.
Why, pussy, aren't you the cunning linguist?
As a matter
The call out.
You the cunning linguist.
As a matter of fact, I've got a knack for licking old cunts. After I beat you, I'll kick the shit out of the man who does your stunts.
Now you listen
Ooh.
here, you little duck-faced runt. I'm all in. I'm ready to die any day that you want.
Oh, this might be the most epic one. They were going crazy at the end. Duck-faced runt. I'm ready to die any day. What's this? Oh, there's a behind the scenes. Let's check this out. Oh, there's no clickable link. Just gonna look at this really quick. We won't break down the whole thing, guys, but this is like a little bonus. Wow, the amount of work that goes into this. Look at these sets. Oh, they have the makeup trailer too. I thought this was just like. Oh, I've seen that one. That one was a classic. Oh, so they just stand in front of green screens and scream, or lip sync. Oh, they're recording it. What? You come up with a line that funny and you don't leave it in? Wow. So they write. Look at this, guys. I'm always curious how the sausage is made. Look, they sit in like a chair or a couch, and they just like have normal clothes, and they just like come up with funny ideas. Dream job. And they come up with so many funny jokes they have to cut them. Like they had another reference to his, because he has a hairy chest. Chest bush. Oh, I missed that. Guys, we might have to go back on some of these, because I feel like there's stuff I miss. Some of those visual sight gags. Oh, now it's an ad. Bye-bye. Not watching that shit. First of all, this was definitely top tier ERB. This was like champagne ERB. Okay, this is the one you chill and let and crack open on a special occasion, because they had all the references that the fans wanted. They had the epicness, they had the humor, the costumes, the beats, and now it's time to pick a winner. Okay, let's see. So this one's complicated because we technically had 3 combatants, but 2 of them were the same person but played by different people. So it's like, I don't know what it's like. There's no precedent. So it's kind of unfair. It's sort of like 3 James Bond clones fighting each other, right? That's kind of what this is. It was Battle of the Clones. It was Attack of the Clones. So I guess we can only say that James Bond won. And take from that what you will. But James Bond won this one. Okay. But he also kind of lost in a way, because we were reminded from our millennial perspective that James Bond, he has some problematic elements to him. We saw that, but he also has some epic elements. So going forward, I think what we can unpack from this, hold on, let me unpack this. Okay, what we can unpack from this is, going forward, we have to navigate the line between the kind of the coolness of James Bond and the problematic elements. We have to, and in a way, that's what we're doing as a culture in general. We're navigating that kind of precipice, right? But yo, hit me up. Let me know if you thought this was as lit as I thought it was, and tell me if it was like a mess. Tell me if you thought it was iconic. Whichever. And we've got more coming up. Don't worry.